Haunt at Kings Island is back, 2021. Jared here today. I'm at Kings Island for opening night of Haunt 2021. Now this event hasn't run in something like the last 699 days or something like that, but it's open tonight and I'm really excited to get in here and start seeing what they got for the year. You can already kind of tell behind me, all the fog right there, that's going to be kind of like the theme of the night because this is the foggiest Halloween event I've ever been to. Lots and lots of scare actors up here right in the front of the park, greeting you at the door. I love it. Look at all that fog.
Greetings, good creatures.
Right at the back of the park to start doing haunted houses and checking out those scare zones. But look at this, right up here by the Eiffel Tower is cornered. Now this is sort of the, I can't remember what it was called in 2019. I don't remember if it was also like Cornstalkers or if it was called Cornered, but it's in a new location. One of the things that I really like about Kings Island Haunt are these little lanterns they put out that all have the names of their haunted attractions on them. Heading into a very foggy graveyard. Now this is not an official named scare zone, but it is pretty much just like one. Nice little cemetery here. It's nice and dark out, I'm going to start doing the scare zones and haunted houses. And I'll give you a tip for Kings Island. If you are going to come here, wait till it gets dark, especially if you want to do like Madame Fatale's or Slaughterhouse. Because the daylight, it kind of ruins those houses. Heading into Pumpkin Eater. This is by far my favorite zone here. Getting ready to head into the first house of the night, Killmart, and look at this crowd. This is a huge line that I just got done waiting in. You know, it's much deserved. This is a really good house. Just got done going through Killmart, and every year that this house has been here, it's been my favorite. I don't think that's going to change this year. It was excellent. There's just zombies everywhere in there. It's very well staffed tonight, and they were really good. They got me like 2 or 3 times, which is pretty unusual. Like, this year I've been getting more scared in haunted houses than I have like in the previous, any other time I've ever done a haunted house. So
yeah, it was
excellent job. What'd you think?
I like it. I thought it was a cool setting, and yeah, they had a lot of actors in there, more than I thought.
Yeah, and a lot of them, usually I don't get confused what the difference between an actor and a static prop.
Yeah, no, they did a good job.
But there was a lot of them in there like I couldn't tell. I mean, a lot of them you can tell they're the static prop, but there was a lot of times I couldn't tell the difference, and they ended up getting me. So
they had good misdirection.
Yeah, they pop out of good spots.
Yeah.
If that's a well-staffed house like it was tonight, it's good. I really liked it. So awesome, Killmart, worth it. It was a 45-minute wait, but it was worth it.
Yeah.
next for us is Madame Fatale's Cavern of Terror, now that it's nice and dark out. Now this is a really cool house too. It's like a wax museum style attraction. One of the more interesting aspects of this house is it's located in the old Tomb Raider ride building, and they've left up the old queue line so you get to look at all of the old Tomb Raider stuff while you're waiting to get into the house. I mean, of course they've added some extra stuff. That was a good house. I had a lot of fun in there. They had some really interesting scares and scenes. But like I said earlier, make sure you go through that one at night, because that building is so large. During the day it lets way too much sunlight in, and it just kind of ruins it. You're gonna want to go through it at night when you get the full effect of the show lighting. Up next is Slaughterhouse, and luckily we barely waited in line. I think it was only like 10 minutes. So that's pretty good, because the first two houses we went through, pretty long lines. Just got out of Slaughterhouse. That was pretty good. I liked it. Now, Cedar Point has a Slaughterhouse as well, and you would think that they're similar because they're both owned by Cedar Fair, but they're really not. They're a lot different, other than they're both animals that are in it. But yeah, it definitely has a different feel. Very good. The guy in the end got me too, so kudos to you. I do believe this is the exit to Cornered.
Fancy.
I still do.
This is what I was talking about earlier when I said as it gets dark, this fog is like very, very, very difficult to see through. This is kind of like another one of those unnamed, unmanned scare zones. It's full of spiders and spider webs. And like some super thick fog. We're heading back to the final attraction that we're going to be doing tonight, Cornered. And we're kind of following what might be one of the scare actors that's going to be in Cornered. I don't know. What do you think? And here we go. Last house of the night, Cornered. Now I love corn-themed houses, so I'm pretty excited about this. And the line is a lot less longer than it was earlier when we came by here. Well, I was totally wrong earlier where I thought the exit to this attraction is, because it's right here, right behind me, right next to where you go in. But I liked it. Cornered was fun. Some, the actors got me pretty good. I was surprised. Yeah. My only criticism of that one is the way that it's laid out. It's like way too wide open. Like they should have narrowed it. This replaced the other corn maze that used to be in the back of the park, and that one was a lot like tighter, and it made it scarier. This one's just
way wide open.
It's too wide open. But you can tell that it is almost closing time, because back here in this cemetery they have stopped pumping as much fog into the park as they usually do. But I mean, you can kind of see the props a little bit better, but I do miss that fog effect. I think that's what really makes the outdoor areas at Kings Island, is the intense fog that they have. Well, I thought Cornered was going to be the last thing we did tonight, but we have just enough time to run back to C.H.A.O.S, and then we'll have completed all 5 attractions for the evening. This little scare actor coming right here has been really good all night, doing a really good job. We have 3 minutes till it closes, so I'm hoping we're going to be able to get in. Oh yeah, there's still a line. I think we're good. The actors were a lot of fun in that in C.H.A.O.S. I jumped a lot tonight, like embarrassingly a lot for what I usually do, but good job. The actors were really solid tonight. They got me several times. Yeah. And they were fun. It was a fun group.
It was.
The evening is over and the clowns are going in. I went through that scare zone, Coney Maul, a few times with the clowns, and they did a really good job, but I wasn't able to like capture them ever. Like I'd be walking through and they'd do something in my peripheral, but I thought they did a good job. They were a fun bunch of clowns, I thought. Good job. I really think Kings Island has a really cool entryway here. I like all the buildings, and especially for Haunt, they've got all the skeletons and banners hung up, but I've always been pretty impressed. And then if you look over here, of course, you got the water. One last look at the entrance to Kings Island Haunt before I head out to the parking lot for the evening. It was a really fun night. Well, that's gonna do it for me here tonight at Kings Island Halloween Haunt opening weekend. I had a really good time. I think they were doing a really good job. This is like the third opening night for a Halloween event I've been to this year, and I'm not getting sick of it yet, but the lines were a little bit long in the beginning, so a little bit of a tip I would give you if you're gonna come here is to go in and go right back and do like Killmart and C.H.A.O.S early before it gets dark. You know, around like 6 or 7, then make your way up and do Fatale's, Cavern and Slaughterhouse, and then end the night with Corner. I think that's probably the best that you can do. All the actors were good. They were really fun. I got scared a lot tonight. That surprised me. And the scare actors in the scare zones were good too. I just didn't have any luck really capturing them as I was walking through and kind of looking at the props and the scenery, and then they'd get like a really good scare. But a special shout out to the clowns back in Coney Maul. I thought they were really fun tonight. But other than that, I think that's gonna do it for us. What was your favorite house?
Definitely Killmart.
Yeah, me too, Killmart. 3 years in a row, Killmart. So you win, you crazy zombies, but it's gonna do it for us tonight. Thanks for watching.